This is the moment most people stop watching. But if you've ever hated what you see in the mirror, stay. There's a mirror in his apartment he stopped looking at. Not because it's broken, not because the lighting is bad, because every time he looked, really looked, it told him the same thing. You don't measure up. Too thin, too small, too easy to overlook. And the worst part? It didn't feel like insecurity. It felt like confirmation. Not because you're lazy, not because you're not trying, but because it feels like nothing is working. This is Daniel's story. But if you've ever stood in front of a mirror and felt like the reflection was losing, this might be yours too.
Daniel was 23. He lived in a small apartment with one window that never quite let in enough sunlight, like even the day didn't fully choose his space. He had a job, he had friends, the kind you text, but never really talk to. From the outside, his life looked fine, but Daniel moved through the world carefully, like someone trying not to take up space. Shoulders slightly forward, eyes slightly down, the posture of someone who learned early that the world doesn't automatically make room for you. He wasn't ugly. He wasn't broken. He was just thin. Clothes never fit right. Presence never felt enough. And in a world that quietly rewards size, strength, presence, visibility, Daniel existed just outside of it. A conversation nobody admits is happening, but everyone understands. He smiled when he was supposed to, showed up when he had to, but at night, he'd catch his reflection in a dark phone screen or the mirror before turning off the light, and something in him would flinch. And this is where it started to get worse, because eventually, the world didn't just overlook him, it laughed. And what happened next stayed with him for months. He decided to change. Not loudly, not dramatically, just quietly. The way people decide when they're tired of feeling like this. He downloaded a workout app, watched videos late at night, calories, protein, bulking. He bought a gym membership on a Tuesday, showed up that Thursday, gym bag over his shoulder, earphones in, trying to look like he belonged. He told himself he wasn't nervous, but he was. The gym felt different, loud, certain. People who already belonged, already confident, already enough. He found a corner, started light, told himself that was smart, not weak. He came back the next day, and the next. For 2 weeks, he was consistent, quietly proud, eating more, drinking shakes he didn't like, tracking everything. He thought the gym would fix everything. He didn't expect it to break him first. It wasn't everyone, just 2 guys. But sometimes, that's all it takes. Daniel was on the bench press, weight that felt honest, not impressive, but real. He lifted, focused. Then he heard it. A laugh. Low, sharp, shared. Bro, what is he even doing here? He didn't look up. He didn't have to. Some things land before your mind can protect you. He finished the set, slowly, controlled, even though inside, he wasn't. He stood up, walked to the water fountain, and just stood there. Too long. Because something had just shifted. He heard it. And in that moment, he believed it. He went home, told himself it didn't matter. But it stayed, played again.
and again and again. What is he even doing here? He didn't go back for 11 days.
Here's what nobody tells you. When you try to change while already feeling invisible, every failure feels like proof. He had heard it his whole life, in jokes, in silence, in being overlooked. And when he tried and got laughed at, it didn't just hurt, it confirmed something. Or at least, that's what the voice said. You knew this wasn't for you. He went back. Because something in him refused to die. But he went back smaller, quieter, more careful. He tried, fell off, came back, tried again, fell harder, came back quieter. No applause, no progress worth posting, just effort, again and again and again. And this is where most people disappear. Months passed. He wasn't giving up, but inside, he was shrinking. It was a Wednesday. Nothing special. Daniel sat at his desk, eating alone. 2 colleagues were talking nearby. Not about him. Then, you know Daniel, the one who always finishes what he starts? Oh yeah, dependable Daniel. And they moved on. But Daniel didn't. He froze. Because for the first time, someone was describing him, and it didn't sound like failure. He looked down, and something shifted. He remembered the gym. Not the quitting, the coming back. Again and again. Same story, different meaning. And for the first time, he questioned the story he had been telling himself. That night, he stood in front of the mirror. Same body, nothing changed. But the way he looked did. He thought about every return, every time he didn't stay down. He had been counting the falls. The world had been counting the rises. And then it hit him. What if I've been measuring myself wrong? The world has a ruler, size, presence, strength. By that, he was losing. But there was another one, the one nobody talks about. The same guy they laughed at was the same guy who came back. He thought he was inconsistent. But the truth was, he had never actually stopped. For the first time, the mirror didn't accuse him. It showed him something else. Proof. He didn't wake up different, but something deeper had changed. He went back, not to become someone else, but to continue being someone who doesn't stop. He tracked consistency, not perfection. Showed up. Again. And something shifted. When you change why, the effort becomes easier. Not easy. Easier. Months passed. His body changed. Slowly. But that wasn't the point anymore. The point was, he stopped flinching. And if this feels familiar, you're not alone. Maybe you know this feeling. Standing in front of a mirror, feeling like you're losing. Maybe you've tried and failed, or been laughed at, or worse, laughed at yourself. Maybe you've quit and come back so many times, you stopped calling it persistence. But hear this.
The mirror shows your shape. It does not show your story. And your story might be completely different from the one you've been telling yourself. Daniel didn't change because of motivation. He changed because he heard the truth. Maybe this is yours. If you're still showing up, even quietly, even imperfectly, subscribe. Because these stories aren't about perfect people. They're about people who didn't stop. We'll see you in the next one.